Okay, so today I'm going to unbox something a little bit different. This package, it contains a knife that I bought from Aliexpress. Now the reason why I've bought a knife is because this knife that I always use for my unboxing and unpackaging videos, I've had it for about 8 years now. I've had it for a very long time, but you can see there's not much blade left and it's kind of blunt, and I thought, well, you know, I could do with getting a new knife. So I thought, why not get a really nice looking knife which will look good in my unboxing videos. So I went onto Aliexpress, had a look at the knives, and I bought this one. Now I thought this was never going to get to me because, like, on the tracking status it was saying that it's not left the shipper's warehouse yet, or it's just left the shipper's warehouse, and it stayed like that for over a month. It never updated, and so altogether it's taken around 2 months to get to me. So yeah, so this is the last time that you'll be seeing this knife unboxing things in any of my videos. After this video, this knife is going to retire. So there's a package, and you can see it says Blunderfast there. I'm guessing maybe they've checked the package. There are certain knives that are illegal to import into the UK. So yeah, let's open this up. You might be wondering why I've got this board on the table. Well, it's so I can test the new knife out. And actually I've ordered another knife as well, because I thought this was never going to get to me. So I should be getting another knife eventually as well, which I'll also use in my unboxing videos. So nothing else in the package. Alright, so let's have a look. So it's in plain packaging. Got no idea what that says. I think it's upside down. There we go. The box feels quite heavy. And yeah, let's open this up. And here it is. Wow, it's such a nice looking knife. Absolutely beautiful. I can't remember how much this cost, maybe about £7 or something. And yeah, I know nothing about knives at all. So, I think the way you open this is to push on this bit. So, I don't want to end up cutting myself here. Can you actually pull this out? I'm not really sure. I don't want it to spring out while I've got my fingers there. Not even sure how you're meant to hold this properly while you open it up, but let's open it. Okay, so because I didn't really know how to properly open this, I had a quick look on YouTube, and I watched a YouTube video where the guy in it shows you how to properly open one of these knives. So hopefully I can do it now. So let's try this. I think you kind of hold it like that. Try and get it all on camera. Put some force onto this thing, and then push down like that. Not really sure how you're meant to close this. It's like it's locked now. Okay, so now I've had to go onto YouTube again to figure out how to close this. So you're supposed to there's this bar. So you've got this bar there, and I think you press down on it, and then you can close the knife. So I'm gonna have to be really careful here. I don't want to cut my finger or anything. There, so now it's closing, so I'm pressing this down, and now it should close. Okay, so let's have another go at flipping the blade out. So I'm going to push against this and then down like that. So let's take a closer look at this. So you can see on it we've got these, like this skull theme there. Then here's the blade. I love the rainbow colours, and I love like these like lines that you've got on the blade there. So these kind of knives, they're just completely new to me. Never owned one before, ever. You got like a clip on it there. And you've got this thing on it. Let's close this actually. Oh God. So yeah, so I think you use this for like hitting stuff with it. Maybe you could use it to like break glass, like if you was, I don't know, trapped in your car and you couldn't open the door or whatever, maybe you could use this to break the window so you can get out. So yeah, I'm going to test this knife out on things. I've been inspired by Nash Rathbone. I love watching his knife videos. So here we have Barry the Bitzer bag. So let's try this knife on some paper first. See how well it performs. It's kind of tearing through the paper. I don't know if it's my technique or whether the knife just isn't really sharp enough. Maybe I should do it at more of an angle. Ah, that's actually performing better. I think before I was kind of doing it more like that, and that's why it wasn't working, whereas now I'm doing it more at an angle. So paper keeps bending. Yeah, no, it's just not doing well at all. Maybe I should do it quicker. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the knife just isn't that sharp or whether it's my technique. Right, so let's try cutting the paper in a different way. I've cut through it fairly cleanly. Let's maybe I just didn't apply enough pressure. Let's try it again. That's better, I think. Yep. I cut through it totally cleanly that time. Let's try the point of the blade. Not really sure if there's any point in me doing it this way, but okay, so let's try it out on this piece of cardboard. Let's try cutting one of the corners. Nope, just putting a dent in the cardboard, that's all. Let's try the point. Let's try it on a fresh corner actually. No, it's not done much to it. Let's try using it this way. Well, it's cutting through it, but you've got to use a lot of pressure. Let's try using the knife at more of an angle. Ah, that actually cuts through a lot better. But you still got to use a lot of pressure. Alright, well, let's try it on these old elastic bands. I don't have any piping or rope or anything. I was actually planning on getting some from the shop for when I unbox this knife, but I couldn't be bothered with going to the shop, so I just kind of improvised. So let's see how well it does it cutting through these. Very, very easy. I was quite surprised with that because it didn't really tend to do that well with the cardboard. I keep thinking, for some reason, that maybe maybe certain parts of the blade are more sharper than others, like maybe this part might not be quite as sharp as this part. Maybe, I don't know if that can happen with knives. But it kind of does, like, while I've been demonstrating this knife, it kind of does feel as though maybe the end bit is more sharper than like this part. So let's try this part, see how well it does. So I'm not going to apply too much pressure, and it's not actually going through. Let's try some sliding action there. Not applying that much pressure, and it's going through them. It's gone through very nicely. And lastly, I've got an old sock. Let's see what it can do with this. Right, let's try. Alright. Okay, so let's try it this way. Applying a lot of pressure, it's not going through. Let's try this part of the knife. I think it might be sharper. Again, applying a lot of pressure, not going through. Let's try sliding the knife. No, it's not really going through at all. Yeah, I think this knife, it's just not that sharp, to be honest. It's cutting through it while doing it this way though. Well, there you go. The knife doesn't seem that sharp, really. Maybe it could be my technique is just lousy, I'm not really sure. But I'm sure it should still do well enough at opening up packages. It's still, you know, at least fairly sharp. And it just looks very nice as well. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.